everybody, my name is Farmer Phil and today we'll be looking at courseplay and farming simulator. Today we'll be looking at how to spread dung using courseplay. This will require two courses, one for a loading machine, whether it be a teleporter or a loading shovel, a tractor and loader or a skid steer, doesn't matter, it's up to yourself, and a tractor and dung spreader to spread the dung. So let's get started. So now I will be using a JCB 536.7. It's a mod I got off FS UK. There'll be a link in the description to it. And I'll be using the New Holland over there with the Ursus dung spreader. And I am on Colborough Park Farm maps. Now that this new computer is working and working well, I can play on this map no bother tour in high definition graphics and whatnot. So let's get started. Right, what's happening now? So the first thing we will do is get into our tractor and dung spreader, because it's the first thing we want to set up. So now I might actually move the teleporter out of the way first. He'll be in the way for me turning in, so we'll just drive him up out of the way and it should be grand. Where am I going? Where am I going at all now? Get into this machine. So now, first thing we want to do is create our path in the field. So I was working with his 10 meters, so that's grand. I'm going to be spreading it in field 1, you can see that there. So select field 1, starting northeast, heading south. 2 headlands should be enough. So we generate course, and we want to drive out there now, because I'm after finding out this must be me 10th or 12th time trying to get this to work. Over the last 2 weeks trying to figure this out, and I eventually got it figured out. So I found out that the first course you put down in your list has to be where he's working. So the course to refill has to be the second one, so we gotta drive out to the field to find out that one. So we'll just tip on out down here to the field to start recording the course back to the farm to fill up with dung. So just drive them on in here now. You can see the start point is over there for this course. We want to save this. We'll just save this as spread dung 1. Just put that down, so I think I have a spread dung there. Right, we want to X that down, go back to here, change this to transfer and drive. So just have to zoom out a bit, see what we're at. I'll swing round, start off middle of the field, same as usual, start course recording and just tip back to the field. So not a lot to it now, but it can be hard to get right, like as I was saying, 10 or 12 times to get it figured out. So you know yourself, if you've been trying to set up courses, it isn't the simplest at the best of times. So don't have too far to go now anyway, so that's grand. Just tip on in here, fly down into the cows. And we'll just do up straight through the cow. Great thing they're not real objects, or this would not be easy done, especially in this area. So now we just go swing them around here now, line them up anyway really now. I don't think it matters too much to them. Set a waypoint and then drive back. Swing back out and make sure we get lots of space for these corners, not to be having them getting caught every time. And we fly back up. The tractor is just a bit just I think it's 10 horsepower more, maybe only 5 horsepower more than is required to drive the dung spreader, and you know he's getting it hard to pull, as he's not accelerating fairly quickly now, so he should be able to go to 50 fairly fast, which he's not doing just as well now. But sure not. I will never. Right, we tip on back out here, and then you can stop it wherever. Just drive him on up a bit. Should do grand. And stop. And save. Just put down whatever you want. Doesn't matter. No. We will get him now. Right. What will I do? I'll drive him back. That's what I'll do first. I'll drive him back and I'll get him to set up and wait there. So just tip on back out there. We'll line him up where he needs to be. We'll get the dung spreader going then. Sorry, not the dung spreader, the teleporter going. And we'll load him up. We'll let him go and spread the load and come back and just show you that the teleporter stops and waits until he comes back to fill him and doesn't be tipped or now on the ground, and he should pull up where he needs to be. Or it did when I tried it the last time before I did this now, so we'll have to wait and see. So now we want to load the spread dung first. That's the first thing you want to do, and then you want to load your course to come back, and then you should have 2 combined courses. I will just save this as field 1 spread dung, and that should do. So now we'll just swing him round. We'll set him to the nearest waypoint, and hopefully he will stop at that waypoint and wait to be filled. All going well. So just give him a minute, and he has stopped. Wait, no, I didn't have that set, that's why. I forgot to change it to fertilizer and seeding. If you leave it at transfer, just drives around the place, it won't do anything. So now he should hit the waypoint and stop. And now he stopped, you can see there, he's waiting to be loaded. So now we hop out of this and we get into the teleporter. The reason I'm using the teleporter is because of the boom. I find that it can be a lot harder to get a tractor loader or a loading shovel or even the skid steer to load into a trailer, because he has to get so close. He thinks he's in machinery or there's traffic in front of him, and it's just a bit messy. That's why I use the telly. So now, first things first, I want to just get rid of all these. Now, I'll go start wherever. Just keep in mind that wherever you start, your endpoint needs to sort of line up with it. So don't be starting in a ditch or something. Wouldn't work too well. So now start course recording, and we just drive up to the face of the pit. This is the same as the loading in the unloading a BGA, a silo, only you're emptying into a trailer. That's it. That's the only difference. So now we want to set our loading position. So we want to open up our grab, let her down near the ground. The bushes are in the way. Let her down somewhere about there. You don't want it too low, she start dragging in the ground and won't steer. And once you've that done, you click on your loading position. You see the OK and highlighted in green. That's grand. I haven't hit waypoint yet. We hit waypoint, and we drive into the pile them up. Drive to the very end, hit another waypoint, hit the reverse, and we'll just set our transport position. So we close our bucket, we tilt her up, lift her up off the ground a bit. That's grand, that's our transport position. Now, make sure we're in the reverse, and we just reverse back out of the dung pit and turn her around whichever way you want to turn. You don't have to set another waypoint, you just gotta hit the stop reverse driving, and that's grand. Drive off. So now, we want to drive up here, and we want to hit this button, and we want to set our pre-unloading position. So now we want to stick out the boom. Don't want to stick it out too far because it can get a bit front heavy and lose control. Somewhere about there should do. Oh, we give him a good jack up off the ground. And then we set our pre-unloading position. And we continue to drive in front of into the machine. And whenever you think is about right, hit your next waypoint, and then your unloading position. Probably want to up this more, tilt it down, and open the bucket. So, which button? That button is not on. So now, he's unloading to that. That's grand. Hit the reverse button again, and then just reverse back, and you can reverse back into line with your thing or your start point, whichever, it doesn't matter. You just sort of need to have it in some form of a line. So now, I think somewhere around there should do grand. and we can save this. Empty dung pit. I'll just leave it at that. And now we just tell him to drive course, and he should do the rest. And we'll let him put a bucket into the spreader, and then we'll go make sure he spreads it in the field and comes back, and that the Lud or teleporter throws another bucket into him after he's gone, because I don't think I have enough dung there to fill the spreader altogether, so we'll just keep it quick. Okay, so now we want to hop out of him. You can see he's tipping into there, that's grand. He is at 7,000, and we will tell him to continue now. And I'll hit the speeding up button now, so there will be no time spreading this bit down. So off we go. So now, that's him just rolling into the field now. You can see the teleporter is sitting there patiently waiting to throw another load into him. So all going well now, he'll line up, the telly will just drive in, and that is the job. And that is how she is done, lads and lassies. Simple enough to do once you get it right. As I said before, that's the hardest part, is just getting it right. So now, you can see there, he'll keep tipping, empty the shed, or spread the field, whichever comes first. So, that is it for me. You know how to do it now. If you have any suggestions on things I should do next, because I'm sort of running out of things to do with courseplay, please leave a comment there. Don't forget to hit that like button, and please subscribe. And that is it from me. Good luck!